Chad, you ever have a hard time trying to find somebody to roll with because you're just being too thick, bulbous, and gargantuan with your opponents? Well, here's some tactics on how to get people to roll with you when they don't want to. First up, I got what we like to call the Lloyd Irvin tactic. This is when you just go up to the person and start rolling with them as soon as the round starts, or even a little bit before the round starts. They either put up a guard and defend themselves, or they just get ran through, okay? We call this aka the statutory roll, aka the non-consensual roll. But I prefer to call it the Lloyd Irvin roll. So just walk up to your partner and start rolling. They can either defend or just let it happen to them. Next up, we got the old bait and switch tactic, okay? Have one of your fellow Chads ask to roll with a non-consenting roller, and right before the round starts, switch out with that Chad, okay? The round started, so they have to roll with you, and it's a really good disguise, a little good bait and switch, a little Ricky Bobby and Magic Man, if I do say so myself. It works beautifully every time. The next tactic is what I like to call the Trojan horse tactic, okay? You walk up to the apprehensive partner and you say, hey, let's do a flow roll, okay? And the round starts and you just freaking go balls out and you turn it into a full live on round and treat it like the ADCC championships, okay? This is a great tactic, the Trojan horse, a great little tale of how the Greeks or whatever freaking used the gift of the Trojan horse and came in and just stormed the city, all right? If you don't know, look it up, all right? I just butchered it, but whatever. Great little tactic, all right? The next one I like to call is the John DuPont tactic, okay? If you guys don't know who John DuPont is, he was the owner of Foxcatcher Wrestling back in the day. And then he murdered Dave Schultz at his Foxcatcher Farms where he held the team. He was a rich man who loved wrestling and funded this wrestling club. And he paid the athletes and they would play along and let him wrestle with them. And he would buy basically championships at these things, have people take dives at matches, and anywho, that's the backstory. So this one, what you're going to do for the John DuPont tactic is you're going to say, hey, I would like a private lesson, and you're going to pay the man. And then he has to roll with you because you paid him for the hour. And you can have an hour of as many rolls as you want, okay? The only limit with this tactic is, finances. Are you willing to put up the money in order to put down the rolls, okay? So John DuPont, you got to have a little bit of financial freedom in order to impose this tactic, but another tactic to use if it's desperate times, desperate times call for desperate measures.